Lyon Brave is a rising star in the music world who's making waves with her thought-provoking lyrics, powerful vocals and unique style. Her latest single, Myself First, is a truly inspiring work that challenges our society's beauty standards and encourages us to love and accept ourselves for who we truly are. And Lyon is with us here just now. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Toby. Thanks for having me.
So, what was the inspiration behind your song, Myself First?
I was living in South Korea, so we already live in a heavily bombarded world with beauty standards and images. But South Korea, you have to look like basically a superstar just to get a job at a convenience store. So their beauty standards are extremely high. And I mean, the girls do look good, but it's a high pressure society.
And do you hope that listeners will be able to take something away from listening to the song and, maybe raises awareness of the society that we live in, not just in Korea, but around the world?
Not really. The song is it's more about your inner battle with strength. And also I think I'm not against plastic surgery. I think considering there's no way around it. People are going to judge you by your appearance. And there's no way around it. So, I personally think that, if you can have a whole new life because you went and got a new face, why wouldn't you do that? I see that as an investment in yourself. And, for me, I'm so far, I'm a natural beauty. But I think, you shouldn't shame girls who want to get plastic surgery at the same time, because it is a beauty conscious world and that's not going to change.
Now, in the music video for the song, you wear a wolf mask. How does that relate to the subject matter of it?
Because, also a lot of girls deal with body dysmorphia. And then what women think is attractive to men, they've done research on it. And there's it's not aligned at all. Usually men like women to be honestly, anywhere between 40 to 60 pounds heavier than what women think men want women to be, which is a crazy disparity in what men consider attractive in women and what women consider attractive in women. So some girls do have things like eating disorders or even there's supermodels who are deeply insecure. So that's that's a thing. I would rather have self-confidence than be a physical 10 if my self-esteem was a 4.
That's a good point, actually, because sometimes one could prioritize their looks rather than their own happiness.
Yeah.
And you say that what men find attractive in women is different to what women might think men find attractive. There's some who would maybe argue that women have kind of body issues because of what men expect of them, and that would suggest that it's not the case as much. So what do you think is maybe the cause of women having issues with their looks? I know that's a pretty big question.
I don't think it has anything to do with men, actually. Because here's something that's really true about our society. We always pretend there's a battle of the sexes, but really just maybe society is segregated by races. Society is also segregated by gender. Yeah. So usually men perform for the male gaze and usually women perform for the female gaze. If we're to be honest, we might want to say we're doing it for men, but women do it for other women, because, men, I don't care. I have enough knowledge to know men don't really care about women's nails. I don't think they care at all if a woman has neon green nails. That is a girl thing. Girls do that stuff for other girls. Men don't care. But yeah, I think, and then, girls are mean. I'm not really sure what goes on in boy world, but especially when you're young, girls can they just rip you apart. I have a lot of sisters, and if you go home for a holiday, the first thing they do is start nitpicking your hair, your outfit, your makeup. Why aren't you dressed up more? And I don't, and I've always sort of been a tomboy in my family, but I can imagine if you're a little bit more of a girly girl and you have a family like mine, it's rough. And then I don't, I don't really pay too much attention to my breasts. But just dealing with my sisters, a lot of them have insecurity about their, one of them did go get like surgery on her. I don't normally think of my main priority, but there's a lot of girls who like every day, like they wake up stressed that their boobs are not big enough, which is a girl pain. I mean, I guess men have that with their penis, so.
Yeah, there's that, I suppose. So, as a singer, songwriter, pianist, guitarist, and writer, how do you manage to balance all these talents and passions in your creative process?
They go hand in hand. I feel glad that I can express more complex issues through a song, through a quick, entertaining 3-minute song. I'm not like, this interview wasn't great for me, like, because I don't really know how to describe myself. Like, yeah. I understand songs. I understand how to get my ideas out in a song. And like, so for me, like, it's real easy to balance everything in that medium.
And how do you think your educational background has influenced your music and message?
I mean, I'm a really good writer, which a lot of producers tell me that they think I have strong writing skills, and that's like really helpful because they say a lot of artists come in here with trash. Like, I'm a really good songwriter, like, to be honest, but like in regards to social media, it would probably help if I was dumber, because like what trends on social media is stupid. So I don't think intelligence is necessarily an advantage in regard to trending. What's trending, because cats are trending. I think being cute is the biggest advantage.
Yeah. In your music, you've got quite a ravishing rap style and provoking lyrics. How do you approach writing and performing in order to convey your message effectively?
When I was younger, I used to write like more personal pieces, but now that I'm getting older, like they're not going to be that focused on fill-ins. They're going to be more focused on partying. Like I'm trying to get into like EDM music and just put out a party vibe, and it is what it is. Like, I used to go, like, my Self First is like a more meaningful song, but my music is about to get like stupid, wild rave party EDM style.
Wow.
Because it's just more appealing to the masses, and that's where the money is.
Looking forward to hearing that. Is it easy for you to change genres like that?
Yep, and that is due to my intelligence. So my intelligence does help me to be a versatile singer-songwriter. But I definitely need someone else to manage my social media profiles.
As an independent artist, have you had any challenges along the way, working in the music industry?
Yeah, like you can't do everything alone. Like, if you want to be successful, you have to build a team. So like when I first started out, I was basically working alone. Like I maybe I needed a producer or an engineer or something, some guys to help me to record this song, but I was working alone. But more recently, like, I'm actually starting to work with a lot of people. Like, I'm starting to work with other people to help me market. I'm starting to work with other people to help me make videos. And like, as I stop doing everything for myself, I'm going to be able to expand myself and make better content, and like everything's going to be better because I need a team. And I mean, and it's cool. Like, and I'm glad to invest in myself. I'm glad to pay people to help me. And I think that's a privilege that I'm even in a position to invest in myself. And I am attracting like people who want to invest in me as well, because that's usually how it happens. Like, actually, I'm talking with Maverick Carter. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's doing like a really big project called Humour, and that's like it's like music for the metaverse, and they need a singer-songwriter. So that could be like a huge portfolio for me. And that is a huge opportunity. Like, I don't know if anyone knows Maverick Carter, but this dude he's LeBron James' manager. He's worth millions of dollars. And the reason I have an opportunity to even be in touch with Maverick Carter is because I first believed in myself. So as you invest in yourself, the world will start investing in you, and I definitely believe that.
That sounds exciting. And are there any other projects you've got coming up or collaborations that you can give us a sneak peek into?
You guys should definitely look out for my EDM music, because that's going to be fun. Spring break music, like this really stupid fun song called Colors. And it's kind of like about tripping on psychedelics, which, if you look into science, it's actually good for mental health. So I don't really care what prohibitionists have to say. And then I do have, because I'm actually a businesswoman, I am coming out with a book called Brave's Girls. And the first storybook is called What Can a Brave Girl Do? Well, she can do anything a brave boy can do. So I am coming out with children's books, and I'm a businesswoman. I'm more than a musician, and music is just sort of a platform to get people into buying my merch.
Yeah. And do you have merch available at the moment for us to buy?
I have a shoe line called My because in America, Black people use My a lot. They use the word for everything, this, that. And this is controversial, but they really speak like that. Like, and so I was joking around. I was like, my socks, my shoes, my shirts. And you know what? Why not my like, so yeah, I got some shoes out called my. You can order them.
And the guy that works on the bleep machine on this show has just been paid a load of money, so maybe he can buy some.
Well, it's not with the particularly according to Blacks, that's fair.
So it ends in an A instead of ER.
If it ends in ER, it's an illegal move that you're supposed to get beat down for. And if it ends in it's supposed to be fair game. But technically the rule is if you're white, you shouldn't really be saying the N-word at all.
Yeah.
But if you're Black, you should be saying it. You're not going to ban it. It's like guns. It's not going away.
Well, where are we able to find all your music and all the merch and everything that we need to find?
They're on different platforms. I would like to get everything unified on Amazon. But like and then also like I kind of want to direct people to Amazon. My music is on all the major platforms, Apple, Pandora, Spotify, but go ahead and go to Amazon. My books will be on Amazon. Like that's a great place to find me.
Excellent. Well, many thanks for talking to us today. It's been great to have you on.
Okay. Thank you for having me, Toby. Sorry about all the bleeps.